Let's once again do our best to ruin a casual clicker game. And suitably right as the grey rain starts to roll in. First task, collect items and sell them for gold in the backpack menu. Before doing anything, we need every idiot's first step, a potato farm. When we make enough money, we can also buy an entire person that's actually an earthworm disguised as a person for $250. Until then, I'm gonna pluck the birds straight out of the sky for money. Can we also have the cat? We're not allowed to have the cat. I got an achievement for petting a cat. I was trying to sell the cat for profit. Hold the left click to go to forest area. Forest area. If only there was a name for an area like forest area. So we obviously have different types of trees we can cut into different types of planks. But we can also use our magical mushroom hands to cut down the trees. And this is just as high paced as it looks. Luckily they do grow back rather quickly. My woodcutting is also level 2. I assume that means we're able to cut these a little bit faster, but we need to be level 7 to cut down the birch trees. Those are the Dalmatian trees for those of you wondering. These big ones take level 20, these are 36 because they're literally made out of fire. I like how they included a jump animation. We kind of float through the air like a mushroom would. Kinda wish I had more money, but as long as there's birds flying by, we can profit. Woodcutting is all the way up to level 3. What we're gonna do now is make some oak planks. We're individually going to make oak planks one at a time. We probably use that to make construction stuff, but we need to buy a worker for 1,000. So these we can just sit back and let them go. Okay, we got celebratory balloons. Hold on, I've got to get through all of these. So for the saws, it turns out we just set the recipe and it will just endlessly make you what it wants, provided it has the materials. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut down a few more trees. I was hoping I could use an auto clicker to kind of speed this process up, but I think we're left to the speed the mushroom can physically chop. But I'm hoping if we go back to the farm area, we have some potatoes done by now. I think we managed to pull a single potato out. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Okay, we just walk onto it and touch it. Got it. This is called the barn house. It's where I go when I need a timeout. Okay, there's some birds. Is there any more birds? If I get $250, I get a woodcutter, so I'm really desperate for one more bird. Right, we gotta go to the backpack to sell anything. I'm gonna sell 8 potatoes for $8. Believe it or not, that's actually worth it. Because I can buy a woodcutting worker $250. Oh, I need to be level 5. Got it. Luckily, I know how to do just that. Now, these oak logs that I'm cutting are actually worth $81 each. But once they're turned into planks, they're worth $2 each, so we are making a pretty good profit, considering it's not costing us anything to do this. Finally, woodcutting level 5. That admittedly took a lot longer than I thought it would. But another tedious process is this guy's problem. We now have a naked mole chopping our trees. I couldn't be happier. We hit farming level 3 after picking a few more potatoes as well, so we'll come back for those. They grow quite quickly. We need to do some fishing. We can also actually make baked potatoes, so before we do any fishing, we're going to do some cooking. The food does burn if you don't pick it up in time, so we're going to stop making potatoes. There is no way I'm going to sit around and wait for potatoes to cook unless they're hugely valuable. Nope, they're only worth $2, so we're selling basic potatoes because we're a basic mushroom. I think fishing so far is the easiest skill of all because I just cast my line in the water and we're catching trout. We're so good at it that we don't even have to blink. I do see a frog I would like to take. Why can we sell the birds but not any of the other creatures? Fishing so far is my very favorite activity because it takes very little effort. We're going to try cooking a single fish to see what happens. We're not allowed to cook the fish, but obviously as we level up, we'll get better quality stuff that we can cook. For now, I need to go get a potato to satisfy the bird. Because I'm supposed to cook something, so I have to sit here and watch this stupid potato for a second. There's a map. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Now we can quick travel around. Chop down trees. I've been here before, bird. In fact, I already have someone chopping trees endlessly for me. Now it's forcing me to build something with the wood, my hard-earned wood. So we'll make an oak table. We went through the whole tutorial to put a useless table over there. Thank you, bird. A cooking worker might actually be good to turn my basic resources into something better, but a fishing worker might be better anyway because they're just going to sit here and catch fish that I'll just sell once in a while. I mean, that's also the same thing I'm going to do, but if there's 2 of us doing it, that's just extra profit. Every time you see that trout go off, $1. And while that might not seem like a lot, we also have a guy cutting wood and he's already made his $400 doing just that. So if we combine that with our 22 fishes, all we need is 1 more and then we're going to have $500, which is what we need to grab a fishing worker. So we're going to buy one of them as soon as we level up. The balloon thing is happening again. It's full of potatoes. 6 baked potatoes. I guess it's just full of items that we've already had or used. Just about on cue, we got that. So now we can hire someone to do this for us. Now we're double fishing for double the profit. Now, as annoying as this is, I would also like to get my cooking skill up to level 5. That way I can hire someone to do the cooking for me. For now, I'm going to try and push this up because this one does level up quickly, probably because it's rather annoying. Back on the old farming front, I think we're gonna need a few farms if we can manage to squeeze them in. Nope, we're stuck to potatoes. We can get a farm expansion once we hit level 5 and also a farm worker, so the potatoes will be rolling in at that point. For now, we just sort of have to be extraordinarily patient and pick up potatoes. I'm literally watching potatoes grow. But farming did hit level 5, and pretty soon we'll be able to buy carrots. Beautiful carrots. Fishing hit level 6, which is great because we're not fishing at all. We are still catching trout, but we've got some other fish we can work through. While I'm at it, I'm also going to buy a chicken. Only one. That did cost quite a bit of money, but I think that hides in the barn. Just kidding, still just my table in here. Woodcutting also hit level 7. Farming's got to be getting close to level 5. Okay, so our chicken's just over here, laying eggs randomly. We'll have to hire a person eventually to pick those up. Imagine if that's your job all day, to follow a single chicken around and pick up its eggs. But at least now that I'm here, I can multitask. I can go grab the potatoes and then I pick up the egg. And then I could walk back and grab the potatoes again. I don't think I have any other use for the trout, so we're going to go ahead and sell them for $100. That puts us back up to $429. I guess I also have all those baked potatoes, so we can sell those for $54, $2 each. Burnt food does nothing. And finally, farming level 5. That only took 1,000,000 potatoes, but now we can hire our very own idiot. And then also expand the farm, because we could buy carrot seeds. Daisy, the naked mole, is coming to tend the farm, where we're going to grow many delicious, valuable carrots. Got another 21 trout to sell. Look at all these birds. That's so much money. Now we can plant more carrots. I'm getting way too into this, but now at least we have a farm worker grabbing all the farm stuff. Carrots are worth $2 each. Our fishing skill has gone up again, but look at that stockpile of potatoes we have. This thing's probably been burning a lot of food in the background. I kind of forgot it would just automatically do it, but now we can pick up where we left off. Cooking's level 4. One more level, we get a food cooker automatically. You know, for how much this little mushroom has to do, he sure doesn't walk very quickly. Cooking is now level 5, so we can hire a cooking worker, $250. Honey, the ironically named cooking worker. So now we have people auto fishing, auto farming, auto wood chopping, and auto cooking. At least I think they're auto cooking. The farm worker is working at an absolutely torrid pace. It's hard to even see them move. We'll go back and check on our rascal of a chicken. Clearly the eggs despawn, but I think we can actually buy a second chicken already for $500. So now we'll have double the eggs for double the levels. Farming hit level 6. Things are really moving along now. Husbandry hit level 4. The double eggs is really paying off. I guess we should probably be doing roasted carrots here, because this person could just do roasted carrots and they're worth a lot more. That means that the potatoes no longer have much of a use, so they can go away. The same with the trout. We are also catching salmon now. I feel like they're pretty much in the same boat as carrots, so they can get sold. Our biggest stockpile so far is on wood. We can get 384 for all the wood we have. We have someone chopping more. We get 2 gold per birch log, so we'll just sell all of those too. Cooking's all the way up to level 6, and it's raining. I really want my animal skills to level up so I can auto pluck eggs. The balloons have made a return, so we're going to get all sorts of goodies out of this time. And the roasted carrots are worth $3 each, so by the time we make it to those, we're making quite a bit of a good, easy profit. Husbandry, level 5. Okay, we need to hire a husbandry worker, gather the eggs, and don't ever let me see you again. I also need to hang out here and collect the oak planks for a minute out of these. That way I can get my construction leveled up so I can hire a worker to also supervise saws all day. But I haven't yet chopped one of these trees down myself. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess I can't do it by myself. Farming level 7. Wood cutting all the way up to level 8. Before you know it, we'll be cutting down bigger, better trees. Construction hit level 5, so we can save up $1,000 that we need to get a construction worker. I mean, I get $136 from baked potatoes, roasted carrots is another $50, so we might actually have quite a bit of value just sort of hanging out. $42 of potatoes, we don't want to sacrifice the carrots. I mean, I have 108 oak planks, that's actually worth quite a bit, and then the raw wood, it'll probably actually, put us just about the money we need, so we can sell our salmons. And then we have a salmon-funded construction worker. They're going to sit here and babysit a single saw for a long, long time. Our highest skill currently is fishing. Farming would be nice because we could expand the farm and go that way to plant bigger, better crops. But fishing's going to be our most lucrative thing for now. For now, we're going to double team it. We're going to take every single fish out of this pond until it is absolutely barren. And there's fishing level 10. May we never do that again. We can hire a second fishing worker for $1,000. I think that's going to be necessary. We just need to figure out how to make $1,000. We're going to start by selling 190 trout. And pretty much anything else we've saved up along the way. The carrots we want to keep because we're making them into more valuable things, but the potatoes, absolutely. Our woodcutter is really working away. As soon as he's level 10, we're definitely going to get a second one of those guys. For now, we're just going to sell all the crap he's worked so hard for. Now, the 72 carrots we have, now 73, $220. Oh, we already have the money we need for fishing. I didn't realize how wonderfully efficient we are. I don't think we actually get another fishing worker. I think we just get the same one who's just now leveled up. If we want more farming land, we need $5,000, so hopefully these balloons are full of something amazing. I'm going to help our woodcutter out a little bit because he's almost level 10. Once we hit level 10, we can get an upgrade to our auto woodcutting. Farming is also automatically hit level 9, so that's going to be a big one too. I'm actually excited that it's raining because that's adding a little bit of variety to the game. I realized it's probably more worthwhile to push my construction skill up to level 7, which isn't far away, because then I can have Pepper making better planks for more money. And probably more experience as well, so we can level up quicker.
I'm really trying to make this super efficient so I can build my empire quicker.
Time for the big excitement, level up. So Pepper there is now going to be making birch planks. Those are worth more money and we'll get more experience, and that'll roll forward to help everything else along the way. I realized I can sell my potato farms, so I'm going to do that and replace them with carrot farms, because that's worth twice as much as potatoes, and the carrots will get cooked as well for extra money. Oh, and I could have bought a rabbit already for $500. To make $500, I just need to sell a whole bunch of the stuff that I've accumulated, which shouldn't take long because I've accumulated a lot of stuff. 139 salmon. I could definitely sell the oak logs at this point, and I'm pretty sure I've got some oak planks that need to go as well, so I've got $1,500. So we're going to drop down a bunny that's going to produce whatever bunnies produce, and we'll make money off of that. The next thing we're going to want to try and grow is going to be tomatoes. We still need level 19 to be able to get those, but those will be valuable. Oh, I do have another fishing helper. They're just on the wrong side of the water, so now we can catch 3 fish at once. I do also have 3 skills just about to level 10, so that means I can hire extra workers to make those things go even faster. The farming skill is actually leveling up really quickly now that it's pure carrots, so I'm tempted to try and expand that. Also because I just can't sit there and fish all day, I'll go crazy. I need to continually do and click on things. The one farmer here seems to have it under control. It's not really a great burden having to pick 12 carrots every 10 minutes. Expanding the farm is going to be expensive though. That's $5,000. I can do it, but it's going to be a minute. Was cutting some wood and caught a few birds. 2,671. We're actually making money quite quickly. Another bird, the highlight of my day. We also hit woodcutting level 10, so it's tempting to buy another woodcutting worker because they'll actually make a lot more money here. Look at all those carrots. And fish, can't forget about the fish. $3,500 so far, and we still got more crap to sell. $210 for the birch planks, $3,850. We're so close to that $5,000. I've also realized my big earner right now is Honey, who's cooking the carrots. I do have a surplus of carrots, so I should probably actually hire a second cooking person if I can. We do need level 10 for that, but we're almost actually at level 10. So if I help get them there, then we could have a second carrot roaster, and then we could be roasting tons of carrots, especially with expanded farm for easier and easier money. Plus, cooking these roasted carrots is actually probably the best way to profit right now because these are worth $3 each. I could also potentially manually just do this because I can have 3 roasters going by myself and go like this, and we'll actually make experience and money really quick. So I'll just do that. I'm now a full-time chef. For now, let me sell my extra carrots. That's 300 and whatever, so we're up to $4,500. We still have 250 carrots stockpile, so we're doing okay there. The balloons have come in to distract me for a second. We're going to grab all of them because they have a sort of goods in them. I'm going to take a second to sell all the surplus stuff I have, and that should hopefully put us over the 5,000 we need. It looks like it definitely will. I didn't also notice before we needed farming level 15 to be able to expand. Really got to work in the whole reading comprehension thing. Oh, but wait, farming just hit level 11. We'll be there before you know it. Alright, so I'm going to hire a second cooking worker. They're also going to go crazy on carrots. I'm also going to hire a second wood cutting worker. That way there's going to be 2 people cutting wood. I feel like Hazel here doesn't exactly have a full schedule of picking up crap from animals, so I'm not going to buy another Hazel. Now I get to sit back and relax and let everything work for a while, and we'll come back and profit super easy. Many hours later, my skills are as high as level 30. Which means Daisy has picked a lot of carrots, and that we should probably expand the farm. So let's see if we have anything worth selling, like, I don't know, 15,000 trout, 30,000 salmon. We're already up to $50,000, so I think we're winning. We have 25,000 basic oak logs. But the single most valuable thing we have, 11,000 roasted carrots for 33,000. We're 100,000 there, and we haven't even sold the rest of our crap yet. So let's go ahead and expand the farm. We can only do that once, but we can also buy a farming worker. That only leaves us with $130,000 left. It's actually really surprising we didn't level up farming all the way up to 25 because we could actually expand again right away. For now, we'll plant a bunch of tomato seeds. I think we're also going to start getting rid of the carrot farm. I know we're roasting them currently, but I'm pretty sure we can also cook tomatoes into something. That's actually quite a bit of money in tomato farms, but that's all in good hands and we'll level up quicker because of it. Now these guys are going to do sliced tomato instead of carrots, and that's going to be worth extra money. So we're also going to hire a third cooking worker to get on also sliced tomato. We're going to hire a level 15 fishing worker because yes, they fish on the right side, which means we catch anchovies and ocean saltwater fish. These are going to be worth some money, but they're definitely going to be worth a lot of experience. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave Cooper to his very important task. We've already got 21 cooked tomatoes. Those are worth 110, so they're $5 each. And I feel like we're going to be producing them at a very high rate. Woodcutting is level 23, so we can chop down the new trees as well. By we, I mean somebody else because I'm far too lazy to do it for myself. The last woodcutter cost $50,000, so I don't know if I want to make that investment yet. We probably need another exciting construction guy though. They're going to work on birch planks together. Once they get level 20, they'll be able to make planks out of the new expensive wood. Then it's back to the farm to see what kind of animals we can now get. We could buy a goat, we could buy a duck, we could buy multiples of those, so we're going to do just that. Ducks are expensive. So we're going to spend the rest of our money on all sorts of animals and another worker for some reason. We've already got 52 sliced tomatoes, so that's easily $265. And I guess we can unload our old fortune of carrots because they're not used anymore. That's an easy $6,000 by itself. The new fish coming in, a sardine is worth $5 each. Interestingly, we can actually make fried duck eggs at level 23, which we have, so that might be even more valuable. So I'm going to switch this one to fried duck egg and we'll see what they're worth. The first one's already done, that's worth $5, which is the same as the eggs, so either way they're $5 each. And that's easy money for us. We already made 20 grand back. So we can go ahead and let these weirders work again for another 12 hours and really rack up some profit. Many hours later and all of our skills are much higher again. I noticed we'd actually caught a lobster or two. Those have got to be worth a few bucks. We've caught 61 lobsters so far, plus a bird. So the lobsters are worth $7 each, which means the herring, which we haven't caught yet, is worth even more, but look at all the fish we caught. Our chefs are up to level 35, so they still can't even cook the lobster. We could do eggplant though, if we had any eggplants. Luckily, we can actually expand the farm at this point. We just need a few dollars to do so. So let's go ahead and start selling our absolute fortune in fish to start. The tunas are going to sell for $22,000. I'm going to save the lobsters because we can cook them and make them much better. I'm also feeling pretty good about the animal products. I know we're cooking some of these too, but for $61,000, we're just going to go ahead and take those. We'll find some more. We already put 3 back. It's sort of a similar problem with wood. We're going to cut pine logs into planks, but we can sell them for now because they'll replenish themselves quickly. Cooked food should be worth a lot. $66,000 for sliced tomatoes, $33,000 for fried duck eggs. There's $100,000 in cooked food, which legitimately gives me $500,000 to spend. So we'll take a farm expansion, which is the max farm. We're also going to get another farming worker. I guess we're doing eggplant for now because we can't actually afford a cauliflower farm, which is kind of annoying, but we could do pure eggplants. Especially if we're cooking the eggplant, these will pay for themselves in no time at all. And you know what? We're going to hire a level 30 fishing worker for 50 grand. And then we'll check in our wood chopping idiots. We need 36 to chop down the biggest of trees. So to help them out, they're going to get a $50,000 friend to cut wood. But our construction friends are going to move up to pine plank. That was a huge jump from level 7 to level 20. No wonder it took so long to get here. Then I guess we're going to buy some sheep. We're to spend $70,000 on sheep, but those will produce wool, which is probably worth quite a bit. I guess we'll buy a husbandry worker. We're going to buy 2 of those because I just need to spend my money on something, and the more idiots we have, the more profit we get. And they're already working away, harvesting our eggplants and cooking it and turning it around for sale. Look at how much it's worth. Not only that, but look how quickly it's going up. 350, 357, 364. So if we let this run for 100 years, we'll be a billionaire. But for now, I'm pretty content considering we've definitely sold over $1 million in produce at this point.